LIFT stands for Local Industry Funding Technology, and it's a grassroots solution to bring STEM education back into school, to train the trainer for teachers so that we can really multiply the impact of the funded programme. LIFT is a managed social impact programme. A sponsoring company can support LIFT by buying the equipment and paying for the training. We'll do the rest. We'll go in, we'll train the trainers, train the teachers, and that can multiply and give a really big impact on the number of kids we can bring access to digital manufacturing equipment to. We've delivered LIFT already with 14 schools in Cumbria in collaboration with Sellafield, and their social impact multiplied. And just in one pass, that brought access to digital manufacturing equipment and, really importantly, skills to 10,000 children just in one pass. And over the lifetime of the equipment in Cumbria, that project with Sellafield will bring access to digital manufacturing equipment and skills to 20,000 school children, and then the educators as well. And they pass on that knowledge through other teachers. So really massive impact compared with traditional social impact sort of activities. LIFT is applicable throughout the whole education system. We've had really good results through primary level education. The school children really engage with this at a young age. It's really fascinating for them.
"3D360" completed the training days of both the equipment and the CAD packages, which was very useful for both staff, and then obviously we've passed our knowledge and training on to other members of staff in school, and this has been enabled via the funding through Sellafield, which we really appreciate. Otherwise we would not have access to this type of equipment. Using this technology has enabled pupils access to work with more advanced technology, and this has inspired them to be more creative, to look at more unique products, and also follow a more personal route, so that looking at what items and what products they like on a personal level, whether it be a sport or it be a hobby. We also look at more complex problems in STEM areas. So this is an example of where a group of students looked at a dugong, and a dugong was used by the ancient Chinese, who developed a complex set of interlocking parts to protect buildings from earthquakes. The pieces fit together, and you have the bed on the top with the building structure on top of that, and then these all move independently to suppress the vibrations to keep the building intact. So using a 3D printer allowed us to create very accurate shapes within a tolerance that would fit together. We've also used it cross-curricular, so we've used it in the geography department. Showing contour lines of three-dimensional maps has been really useful. The feedback from pupils has been very positive in Millom School. The machine is running quite regularly, and I often have pupils coming up to me asking me questions about it, how it works, how we do the designs, and I've got a massive waiting list of people who want to use it and to print something out for themselves. Just to finish off with, I'd like to thank the trainers from 3D360 who come up from Wigan to complete the training with us teachers, and also thanks to Sellafield for supplying the equipment and the training.
So I'm here today with Jen, who's part of the Cumbria Academy for Autism. Jen attended the LIFT programme, which was kindly funded by Sellafield, and we're just looking for some feedback. So what's special about the school?
It's a specialised school for autism, so every student is autistic. We plan our days around their needs. We have very small classes, so they don't overstress or overstimulate, and it's just to make sure they get the best education that they can.
Yeah. What's the age range?
Primary, right up to secondary.
How have you been using the equipment, and has the kids enjoyed it and responded to it?
Kids have been loving it. We use it, some classes use it as a rewards scheme, so during the week they'll build up points. If they get enough points, then they can print off a little one.
Oh, that's
but
great.
if they get lots and lots of points, then they can go bigger and bigger.
Yeah. And there's these things off Thingiverse, or
yeah,
brilliant,
yes.
Excellent. Is it the 3D printer that's been the most exciting thing for the kids? Yeah.
A lot of them have been able to access it themselves and do the Thingiverse and do
the Curious license.
Yeah.
What's been the favourite thing they print?
One of the main favourite ones was the little octopus that we did.
Yeah,
in
everyone loves the octopuses. I sit there at work with one on my finger spinning it round.
It's because of the fidgety.
How successful do you think the programme's been from a Sellafield funding this equipment?
It's been amazing for our school. It really has.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed it. and the kids absolutely love it, and they're getting so much from it.
Yeah, I'm so glad that the kids and you guys have been using the equipment.
It's been brilliant.
Yeah. I'm here today with Stephen at St Benedict's, and we're here to talk about the 3D printers and the equipment that was kindly funded by Sellafield, a part of the LIFT programme. So tell us a bit about the school, Stephen.
Well, we're a secondary school that teaches year 7 through to sixth form, so we've got year groups and all of them, some of them are doing D&T.
Brilliant.
All of the Key Stage 3 students at one point or another will probably get their hands on these, but will definitely use the vacuum former.
Yep.
So every year 8 this year will use the vacuum former
Oh,
that
that's
we
great.
supplied. The engineering students, the year 10 and 11, will all be using the 3D printer as part of their engineering coursework. And the A-level students will be using whatever they require, so some of them will definitely be doing that.
So it might be a leading question, this, but which has been the most popular piece of equipment?
Oh, 3D printers.
Yeah.
No question.
Everybody loves
Yes.
them.
I mean, at the moment, we use them as a reward for the
Yeah.
students. So when a student does well on a piece of work, or a group of students produce the best piece of work, we let them choose from the files that are available on the machine. We've got a load of Thingiverse, and they set it off printing themselves and come and get it later on in the day.
I think it's great that you've got the displays of all the stuff that you guys have been printing. So have you done a drawing of the...
Yeah, so I ordered 2 aluminium 35 round bar. It just arrived yesterday. It was very
Right,
happy.
good.
So I'm going to cut it in half, and I'm going to make it, and I'm going to spin it on the lathe
On the lathe, yeah.
to make this.
That is great.
This bit here doesn't have a lot of the stuff on it, but that's because I was having trouble getting the scale to different sections properly. So I downloaded this image off the of Google, and I just used that to do the top part, and then the rest of it that I did myself. I've done measurements.
Superb. Really, really good. So I don't know if you know, but this program was funded by Sellafield.
Yeah.
So they've actually put it in 14 schools around the area, sort of thing. So there's not just you guys that's benefiting from 3D printing. It's a lot of the schools from around here. So do you think it's been a worthwhile thing for them to invest in?
Yeah,
definitely. This is like my new favorite thing.
Yeah.
Until year
I've
10.
gathered that.
Until year 10, I had no idea that this was even something we did in
Yeah.
school. And now I think about it constantly.
Yeah.
Fair, Dylan, the designs we've just seen, you know, are really impressive. The speed you pick that CAD up and
And it's
then
just your thought process.
to be able to bring that to a physical item in that period of time
It's
is
in 2 pieces as well.
is incredible. Really
It's really, really good. Threaded.
nice.
Love it. It's brilliant.
It's impressive, just you know, great work certainly, but it shows what you can do. This type of digital technology, we can do this really quickly, quite cleanly. It's not the oily
Yeah.
overalls and an oily rag, and that's just a really good piece.
So
of
can you
design.
guys see a future in engineering sort of thing? Is that what you want to go into, or?
Well, I've always, even since like year 7, I've known that I wanted to do engineering.
Yeah.
But it's only been in the last year or 2 that I've really narrowed it down to what type I'm going to.
Yeah.
And it's good being able to have the CAD here, because what I'm going to would be a very CAD heavy
But
type
this
of
is
engineering.
this Fusion 360 is used in industry.
Yeah.
You know, this is not some kind of watered down,
No.
you know, school CAD. This is real. People use this on a day-to-day basis, desiging all sorts of stuff.
Tell
So
me how you're going to apply it, do you think? Because I think Lee will be interested, especially Lee, because he's done this in that sector.
Well, I want to go into motorsport engineering.
Yep.
Hopefully, if I can. So that is.
So you've got M Sport just down the road here, you know.
Had in motorsport,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
Lee used to do.
So I, like my background, I've worked for like Bentley.
Yeah.
I put the V80 in the Continental. I had a hand in twin turbo in the Enage.
Yeah.
I think, and it's great working in automotive. It's really good, especially they get to let you drive the cars as well.
Yeah.
Because like I say, trouble is though, most of the test cars are held together by gaffer tape and loads of wires. And
Yeah.
you think, oh, this is great. It'd be nice taking one of these off. You're like, what the hell is this?
We've had really good results delivering LIFT through primary level education. The school children really engage with this at a young age. It's really fascinating for them. Social impact is really important in the modern world. A, it's doing the right thing, but B, it plays a big part of your bid process and your bid work and winning work. A lot of companies now are looking to work and collaborate with companies who are doing really good social impact and who are really sort of adding that value add, and it helps really win work, and it supports the bid process. A lot of bids now in the public sector are worth 20% of it is on social impact, and that's where we come in. We've developed a turnkey managed programme where you can support a local school or youth group, and we'll do the rest. We'll even signpost the claims you can make against the national TOMs, the themes, outcomes and measurements, to really maximise your social impact whilst reducing impact on your business.